Hello everyone, it's me, GameSlide99 aka No-Brainer. Welcome to another Star Wars Destiny video. This one a little bit less on the Destiny side and a little bit more on the channel updatey kind of side here. So I'm just gonna toss these two away, playing against a Yoda Hondo here, which can output a lot of damage through specials, but I just got a full upgrade hand, so that's pretty impressive. Okay. I'm just playing a nice simple deck that just rolls a lot of dice and just wins off of that, hopefully. But he won the battlefield roll because he has taken ground, the plot, which is perfectly fine for me. Let's start out with a promotion. See if I can. Oh, an aftermath. Okay, so I'm gonna get some resources off of this at least. Oh, right, yeah, totally. So, a lot has happened to me in this past week. All right, a lot has been happening since I was able to talk to you guys last properly. The very first thing I want to say before anything else, if you guys aren't subscribed, subscribe right now. Please just press the subscribe button. There's currently a bit of a problem. YouTube is changing its policies, and one of these policy changes is that I am going to be demonetized unless I get to 1,000 subscribers in by February the 25th, I want to say it is. Obviously, I really don't want that to happen, so if you could just see it in your hearts to make sure that you are subscribed so I can reach that 1,000 subscriber mark and not get demonetized, that would be brilliant. Thanks. So, what's been going on in my life other than that? Well, range, yeah. Well, blanks, okay. Let's put in the DH17. Oh, well, so I went into a job interview last week. Well, it's a bit more than last week at this point. But last week I got a notification that they were willing to hire me on. So now I'm going into my first ever job ever. And as you can expect, wow, all of the blanks here, this is quite scary for me, honestly. The first time I've ever been in a job. Handling myself in a professional environment for the first time. Very, very nerve-wracking. But, you know, I'm hopeful. I'm excited for it. It requires me to move across a large part of the country, though. Okay, it's doing that, sure. It requires me to move across a large part of the country. So, I'm going to actually leave my parents' home and live by myself for the first time ever. 22, oof, LIBO start, ugh. Yeah, I am 22, and this will be the first time I leave my parents' home. Look after myself, so that's scary all on its own, but has he really got a force vision? Wow, he had a good start. In fact, he had such a good start, I'm going to discard and re-roll this and hope for a +2. Nope, a 1 range though. I will definitely take it. Let's take that resource. Let's put down DH17 with that, and let's go ahead and just toss the 3 into the Yoda. There we go. Yeah. Probably should have put it on this guy actually, because double pistols is quite the target. He's got quite the target on his back. Oh, nice rearm here. I can swap both those pistols out for double E11s if I really wanted to. Alright, well, I'll lose that rearm most probably. Never mind. What's he taking here? The hidden motive is kind of annoying actually if I stop his special. But it's almost guaranteed this rearm. Rearm's very good. I literally only have 2 cards in the discard. Yep. Toss away the rearm, as I would have expected. But I have a double aftermath now. That's fun, to say the least. Yeah, I don't really use Luke's power action in this deck. Obviously, Luke kind of just dies first. But that's not the point. But yeah, so that'll be interesting. I'm quite excited in particular to try and maybe get a green screen up so that I can get some good quality webcamming going on for good face cam, but I'm not sure. I'm not certain about that. What do you guys think about face cams? I mean, some people like them, some people dislike them. I'll definitely be able to do them. I used to do them back in the past with Hearthstone videos, but this room was too much of a tip, and the lighting was pretty terrible. Even after I bought some lighting of my own, some tactical lighting implements, aka a desk, aka a desk light that I just shined into my face when I recorded. Let's logistics one of these. Maybe I can use the Luke before he dies. Well, Luke might survive this round, honestly. Blanks, 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 blanks. Oh, I can reroll this. But blanks, 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 blanks. Terrible. Just terrible. The 2 disrupt is going to be very annoying here. Losing access to my resources. But oh well, it happens. Oh my god, even more blanks. 2 indirect. Well, that's not a blank at least. It's actually supposed to be able to output a lot of damage. But so yeah, that's the 3rd thing that happened to me. New subscriber, new job, new new location. It's gonna have some good internet on it as well. That's gonna be interesting. Gonna have access to. It's probably hidden motive this, but I kind of like the idea of having double aftermath. Have access to some higher quality of internet. There we go. That's a roll. That's way more like it. And that focus coming out very nicely. Okay. That and the focus. Okay. He does not want me to have ranged. Makes complete and total sense. And I lose that, but I still am able to resolve the 6 ranged. That could go all onto Yoda, but then he would force illusion it. Could start playing it onto Hondo. Not an easy choice here. Let's he's got 11, so he would go down to 5. I've got to pop the false illusions eventually, though. Could use Luke power action to do a 3 to the Hondo first. Well, the thing is, I'm assuming he doesn't have any more removal, and I don't think he's going to have any more removal. So yeah, let's use Luke's power action, I think, here to just do 3 to him. Oh, now I don't have the resource for this. That was not a wise plan. That was not a wise plan at all. Neither is playing the Aftermath here, because then I won't be able to resolve this if he just uses the double disrupt. That was a big mistake. That was like critically huge. I can't believe I just did that mistake. He's hoping he focuses the 2 disrupt in time. Right? Right? No, he's keeping the disrupt. Ugh, okay. So yeah, you guys might be noticing this because of the YouTube recording quality. Okay, he's gonna put it to 1 each. But I should be able to be uploading in 1080p now. I upgraded my PC as well, and this is the main reason why I haven't had a video in a while, is that I had to buy a new processor, a new motherboard, and more RAM. I had to upgrade the works, you know. But my old PC was severely out of date here. And then he's gonna, yeah. And then I'm gonna claim. There's nothing to show for it. That was such a big mistake using Luke's power action. Such a big mistake. And then he gets to do another 3. He's going to do it to that Stormtrooper. He's going to spread the damage out a bit rather than let me just get resources willy-nilly. But Hey, that's the full solution. Let's roll out Luke first, and then I can always caution. Wait, caution isn't even that good because of force, because of the handcrafted light bow. But hey, that's 4 damage. Use Luke's ability. That's 6. I mean, 6 is nothing to sneeze at here. Oh, no, he's gonna electroshock one of them. Sure. Fine, fine. Let's roll out the Stormtrooper then, before he potentially dies. I kind of want a red dice showing for the Rebel Assault, is the theory behind that. I'll keep these, sure. And what's he gonna roll in? Does he get a special anywhere? He gets special in the 4 speed, but that's it. Yeah, I could just go ahead and do 4 to him right now, or I could use Luke's power action. Well, I do have range size now, so I can remove the libo. That's might be valuable. Let's remove that libo die right now, and then I can caution. That makes sense. So yeah, I upgrade my PC, upgrade my motherboard, upgrade my RAM. So now we should be able to do 1080p video just fine. The CPU was the main bottleneck, um, like the main bottleneck, and well, now it's not a bottleneck anymore. Oh, I should really untap him. Surprising how that sort of stuff works out, isn't it? Now that I've upgraded my PC. So let's just do 4 to him, to Yoda here. Let's see if he wants to block any of this. Does he want to block 2 of it? He blocks 2 of it. Alright, cool. But since I was changing out my hard drive, since I was changing out my motherboard, it was a case of I had to reinstall my operating system, and I've been using Windows for a long time. And I was like, you know what? I've heard a lot about Linux. Let's try out some Linux. Let's try out some Ubuntu. Big mistake, guys. That was a terrible mistake. Ooh, he gets the double special here. That's painful. He's going to do 3 to Luke. I am going to let this resolve. Move this over to here. Get 2 resources for it, and then I'm going to give him 1. And that will work like that. And then I can afford to play this autocannon for 3. Because Aftermath is fun. Not a very high chance of rolling the indirects for the +4, but, you know, I don't seem to want to ever roll ranged, so that works out. He's going to claim. Well, has he got, Nope. You just lost a 4 speed. Alright. I can now roll out this guy, and he has all of the dice on him. Don't want to overwrite the promotion, though. Now then, so, you Ubuntu worries. So, this was fun. And by fun, I mean, I guess, the Dwarf Fortress definition of fun, because it was an experience. I learned a lot. 3 indirect, nice. Do I discard the full solution here? I don't think so. I think I'm okay with this. Let's actually get rid of the caution here. Let's just try and get something. You know, let's just try. Let's see what I get. Well, I've got a shield for this guy. You want this probably. Do you want this? Boom. Yeah, nice. Okay, and I will then play the full solution on this guy. For 1. and then I'll get 2, and we will start back up again. He never actually rolled in Chopper, but oh well. Oh, here's a nice hit and run. That's going to be very useful here. But yes, so it was very much an experience. I learned quite a bit about how to use Linux quite quickly and effectively. I love the Sparrow method. Sparrow method being that you just, in order to fly, you jump out of a tree. Okay, he didn't roll damage again. That's really good for me. Let's hit and run on this guy and see what I get. I should not be at 4 resources. I should be at 2. Not great. I will be honest there. That could have been a lot better. Throw out the other guy, I guess. Hmm. Oh, that's sad. Oh. So. Oh, and it's double disrupt as well, which he's gonna love to resolve on me. Yeah, and no, no, okay, okay. So if there was a book in Steam that came out 2016 December. Okay, well there's the specials that's going to be his specials. Let's discard this crush landing because he never rolls damage sides. And what that book did, it was very cool. And I use cool very loosely here. So the Windows usually uses NTFS file systems to store its data. That's what my hard drives were all done to. But that is not the typical Linux operating system hard drive type. But, you know, okay, he's going to take 2 actions. He's going to discard and reroll those 2 die. Okay, instead of just lightbowing me. Okay. Oh, and he even gets special. So is he going to resolve specials again? Yeah, I'm going to force illusion here and 1, 2, 3. Now then, the bug in Steam is where Steam just doesn't understand NTSF files anymore whilst it's inside a Linux system. All right, all good. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5. That kills Hondo. Sure. He made a mistake there and lost Hondo for it. He could have resolved the two. He could have resolved the special. Could have resolved the Hondo special. But he made the mistake, and so he couldn't. Oh right, Aftermath kicks in and I get 2 resources. I will now play the Honor Guard so I can just threaten to remove the light bow if it rolls into a damage side. One melee, 2 melee. That actually does kill me, so let's remove the light bow with that. Cool, cool, cool. I'll resolve the 2 indirect. And he will claim. Makes sense, and I'll take the resource. So now I have a lot of resources. He pressed the wrong button. Okay. I'll draw 4. So I don't have many cards left in my deck. Rearm comes in, and that's pretty effective here. That will let me get... Let me sort this dice out. That will let me get an E whatever. Actually, Yoda doesn't do any damage anymore if the rebel is, if the honor guard is. Oh, it's his turn. He's in first. My mistake. He claimed. I'm really out of it, guys. As you can probably tell by both this and the rambling nature of this commentary. Yes. So all of my Steam files were gone, effectively. That wasn't fun. That was not fun at all. Let's play this on a guard for one. I could. There were plenty of workarounds, plenty of possible solutions. None of them worked. So I have like a terabyte of Steam games. Well, no, more like 500. He can kill me here with. He can kill my character here with this, unfortunately. But oh well, I get 2 more resources. Aftermath has always been an overpowered as hell card. Let's play over the other rearm now. Search my discard for the auto cannon. Ba -da -ba -da -ba -da. And I only have to pay 1 for it. And now we're cooking with a lot of damage. But yeah, I decided that I did not want to reinstall 500 gigabytes worth of Steam games, but I was willing to give it a try. I was willing to be like, okay, maybe I have to reinstall those. But then it got to actual speed testing, and there's a very, very weird thing that happened. So with Ubuntu, for some weird reason, my internet speeds were like a quarter of what they were supposed to be. Very, very weird. I decided that, well, I can't do that. I can't both have really, really slow internet and... there's another 3. Good. I can't have both really, really slow internet and need to reinstall 500 gigabytes of data. So I was like, screw it, I'm going back to Windows. So that was my... And that took about a day, because there was, again, plenty of workarounds and none of them worked for me. And that's something I've come to realize that I dislike about Linux. There's a lot of workarounds. None of them ever work for me. So that was my experience. 6, and he has 7 hit points. Is it worth trying for the Clone Trooper? 50%. It's worth it. I'm going to do or do not, and I'm going to roll this, and if it rolls a damage, we're good. It rolled a damage, so boom, and boom for the game. GG. Nice. Alright, that was a good game. I think I've talked about mostly what I want to talk about, so yeah. Don't install Ubuntu, guys. It slows your internet speed, and Steam really, really hates it. So it's always one of those times where I'm always like, I want to install Linux. I want to start working on Linux. I like the idea of Linux, but every time I come to it, there's just always an issue. Yeah. It's always an issue, and I just went back to Windows because Windows can work. Windows works. That's good. So got a new CPU, so we're getting better quality videos. I'm potentially thinking of webcamming. Let me know what you guys think. And I'm going to be moving house, and that may affect the scheduling. Might affect it quite a bit. Might affect the amount of YouTube videos I do. I'll definitely still try on YouTube, right? But, you know, I'm going to have a job, and it's going to be the first time I've ever had a proper job, so it's going to be worrying. But I'm going to be living the dream of living on my own on a fairly low wage. Well, okay, it's not low. It's not low in the slightest. But, you know, it's low for trying to live on your own. But only having a small flat for me personally to live in really lowers those costs. So, you do. So that helps. So yeah, this has been me, GameSide99, aka No Brainer. Thanks for sticking with this rambling. You might be surprised, but this is the second time I've done this, because the first time I just devolved into excited for the new job, scared at the future, well, apprehensive of the future, but interested. And hopefully we're still going to do some Star Wars Destinying, because I like Star Wars Destiny and I would not like to cut it out of my life because I end up having to have a job that demands too much out of me. Signing off.